Okay, new update on my AeroGarden. It has been 26 days, 2 days left to add some more newts to it. Plant food. Hempy is about 3 inches tall. He's getting big. I keep on trimming the biggest leaves from the bottom. I probably did it for the last time the other day. Well, just yesterday. See, little guy sitting here. Fairy tale eggplant doing good. Seems like every plant that has two in here, like this is eggplant, this is eggplant, jalapeno. One is doing better than the other. So this eggplant is doing a little better than this one. Try not to let them shade each other out. This is the red fire peppers doing good. See, for me, the criteria, if anybody's wondering why I haven't thinned these out yet, is because I don't want to waste any vegetables. These are perfectly good, going to be fruit-bearing plants, and I want every last one. So there's 4 in most of them, 2 in each of those. This guy's only 1, so we got to watch him. Purple guy is doing good. This jalapeno is smaller than this one. This one's canopying like a boss back there. But look at that. This is what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for this to get nice and thick. Almost like how the tomatoes are. That's thicky. Thicky. I'm waiting for those to thicken up a little bit so that I can transplant them with minimal effort, because the plants, you know, they have to be thinned. It's 4 in each one. In this medium, they would be okay to grow because they're not really fighting over for water when the whole bottom reservoir is filled with water. But they will start shading each other out, you know, so we're going to have to thin them. But the medium that they're in is like this spongy type of stuff. It's not dirt, it's not cork, it's really soft. But the hard thing is, how do I get 3 plants out of there without completely obliterating the spongy thing so that one plant can stay and flourish in this system while the other 3 either get transplanted into a, you know, like a little makeshift hydroponics box outside. I've watched several videos on how to do that. Or get transplanted into the dirt. Since there is several, I'll probably do one transplant into another hydroponic system. We're just waiting to get some grow lights for it. And then I'll probably do a second one into the dirt. See which one does better. Leave 2 in there, and then from there transfer accordingly, you know. But I don't know. Tell me what you think. How hard is it to transfer hydroponic plants into soil? And when's the best time to do it? Is it when it's really young like this? Does it have the best chance of survival from going from hydroponics to soil when it's young like this? Should I wait until the plant is bigger and maybe about to fruit? I saw somebody transplant a plant, and it was a tomato plant, and it was actually had flowers. It was about to fruit. But when they transplanted it, whoa, it shedded all the leaves. They all dropped. And then it had to start fresh. So I'm concerned with the fact that, what if I do wait for it to almost fruit? Like, will that happen? Will it drop everything and then I have to start back like fresh? Because I don't want that to happen. And then once I do transplant these, we're definitely going to need the grow light, because these little babies have been in a nice, you know, temperate environment their whole little seedling lives. And it's getting pretty cold. These are not particularly cold hardy vegetables. So we do have like a shelf system inside the living room. And I just want to get a couple lamps for it. We've got this nifty new solar panel thing. So we won't have to use the house for the grow lights and run up the energy bill. If anybody's interested in buying solar equipment, I got mine for the low, and I'm actually going to be a partner in helping distribute them. Not so much so that I have a promo code or anything, but just that I believe in their prices are like fantastic. Well, this is outside. You guys have never seen these. I got a rosemary. Over there is some Vates collard greens. It's a heirloom variety. That is, I'm assuming, some sort of bean. You know, when your kids are in school and, or when you were a kid in school, they give you a bean to plant. my kid got a bean from school. So this is from last year. So the beginning of the year when last year's school year was still in. And her plant is actually flourishing quite well. Then over there in the back, there's some basil. They got traumatized because my dog got a hold of them. And they had some really beautiful leaves. Hold on a second. But they're coming back. We just plucked those dead leaves off, and there's 4 in there. We've got some golden yellow peas over there, also heirloom variety. And there's some onions in there. But we just found out with companion planting, onions shouldn't be placed by beans. We got to get those things out of there. What are we doing? Ah. But yeah. You guys, if you're going to start gardening, you should definitely check out companion planting. It's really convenient. Like, if you plant this next to this, it will keep bugs away. Or if you plant this next to this, it will stunt the growth. It's really good to know. And it helps when you're trying to build a diverse kind of ecosystem, biodiversity. You know, we're trying to get some pollinating things in here. We're going to start planting some flowers for the bees and flowers for the... Uh-oh, see that? It's starting to rain. Let me get out there and help these pooches. But hopefully you guys can get some kind of gain, some kind of knowledge or anything from our videos. Gosh, you know, we're just beginners. We're trying to get a permaculture thing. We're eventually going to want a food forest. We live in an apartment complex right now. It's a 4-plex. So there's really not that much space of our own. So we're going to be doing a lot of container gardening and hydroponics. And maybe you guys will stick with us for the journey. Yeah. Hempy. That clock is wrong as hell. That shit ain't got no batteries in it. Don't be confused. Signing off.